On EMI Technology Q1 FY27 business update, AUM crosses 8,000 crore rupees, strong growth continues. On EMI Technology Solutions, the company behind the digital lending platform Kissht has reported a strong provisional business update for the first quarter of FY27. The company continued to deliver healthy growth across users, customers, loan disbursements and assets under management. One of the biggest highlights was the sharp growth in assets under management, or AUM. The company's AUM reached approximately 8,001 crore rupees as of June 30, 2026. A year ago, the AUM stood at 4,972 crore rupees. This translates into an impressive 60.9% year-on-year growth. The company also delivered strong sequential growth. During the quarter alone, AUM increased by nearly 934 crore rupees, representing a healthy 13.2% quarter-on-quarter expansion. For any lending company, AUM is one of the most important business indicators. A growing loan book generally reflects higher lending activity and expanding customer relationships. However, investors should remember that growth alone is not enough. Asset quality and repayment performance will remain equally important over the long term. OnEMI also continued to expand its digital ecosystem. The registered user base increased to 74.60 million as of June 30, 2026. During the same period last year, the platform had 56.05 million registered users. This represents a healthy growth of 33.1%. A growing user base creates a larger pool of potential borrowers. It also strengthens the company's ability to cross-sell financial products in the future. The company reported another positive milestone in customer acquisition. The cumulative number of customers served increased to 12.25 million. This compares with 9.69 million customers a year ago. The company added nearly 2.56 million customers over the past 12 months. Even during Q1 FY27 alone, approximately 5 lakh new customers were added. This indicates that customer acquisition momentum remains strong. Another encouraging trend was the growth in loan disbursements. The company disbursed loans worth approximately 3,812 crore rupees during Q1 FY27. In the corresponding quarter last year, total disbursements stood at 2,780 crore rupees. This represents a year-on-year increase of nearly 37%. Higher loan disbursements indicate continued demand for digital credit. They also create the foundation for future AUM growth as more loans remain outstanding. An interesting development during the quarter was the increasing contribution from the loan against property business. The LAP portfolio now accounts for 7.7% of the company's AUM. A year ago, this segment contributed only 2.5% of the total loan book. Even compared with March 2025, the share has increased from 7.3% to 7.7%. This gradual shift reflects management's strategy of diversifying the lending portfolio. Loan against property products are generally secured loans backed by real estate assets. Secured lending often carries lower credit risk than unsecured personal loans. However, it usually requires more careful underwriting and longer processing timelines. A diversified loan portfolio can improve business stability. It also reduces dependence on a single lending category. India's digital lending industry continues to expand rapidly. Rising smartphone penetration, digital payments, and improving financial inclusion are creating new opportunities for fintech companies. Consumers are increasingly comfortable applying for loans through mobile applications. Faster approvals and paperless documentation have significantly improved customer experience. Companies like Kissht have benefited from these structural changes. Technology-driven lending platforms can scale operations more efficiently than traditional models. However, the fintech sector also faces increasing regulatory oversight. Investors should monitor compliance, risk management, and asset quality alongside growth metrics. Rapid expansion can create future challenges if underwriting standards weaken. Sustainable growth depends on maintaining healthy repayment performance while expanding the loan book. The company's growing registered user base provides a strong foundation for future lending. Not every registered user becomes a borrower immediately, but a larger ecosystem creates additional monetization opportunities. Cross-selling products such as personal loans, consumer finance, and secured lending can further improve customer lifetime value. This remains an important long-term growth driver. The sharp increase in AUM also reflects management's execution capabilities. Scaling a lending business while attracting new customers requires both capital and efficient technology infrastructure. Investors should watch upcoming quarterly financial results for updates on profitability, net interest margins, and credit costs. These metrics will determine whether strong business growth translates into higher earnings. The performance of the loan against property portfolio will also be worth monitoring. Continued growth in secured lending could gradually improve the overall risk profile of the company. Overall, OnEMI Technology Solutions has delivered a strong operational update for Q1 FY27. Growth across users, customers, loan disbursements, and AUM highlights continued business momentum. The company's expanding secured lending portfolio also reflects a more balanced growth strategy. Going forward, investors should closely monitor asset quality, profitability, and execution as the company continues to scale its digital lending platform.